My name is Sarah Kendall.
I'm Morgana Robinson.
I'm Sophie Duker.
Dara Breen.
I am Kiell Smith-Biner.
And I'm the Series 11
12.
Series 13.
Series 14.
champion.
And I nearly won Series 15. This is Askmaster.
Where does Greg's golden head live in your home? It's near a computer in our living room, and it's used as a hat stand.
On the top shelf in my living room, gathering dust.
In my head, rent-free, because that's all that I think about. And I would have gone away with it too if it wasn't for that pesky puppet.
What moment or quote from your series is most referenced to you by fans? Activate Jamali.
Ooh, missed by Bee's dick.
One on a barge pole for me.
I think the licking comes high, but I think a lot of people are just mainly quite worried that I am obsessed with death. And I'm not obsessed with death. It's just a reality. We're all going to die.
Who is your biggest competitor? I think Sophie Duker has already set her stall out that she's going to be really competitive about it.
I think my biggest competitor is Dara, not just in surface area, but also in sheer talent.
I'm going to say Dara.
All of them.
If you were to win COC3, would you return for possible COC 100?
Yes, I would!
Am I busy that week? Presumably. I quite like doing the tasks.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, 100%. It's an absolutely pointless waste of time and I love it.
No.
Have you prepared for COC in any way? No, I think the thing about this show is actually the worse you are, the better it is. So 0.
I have done a lot of quiet thinking and reflection, and I have resolved to look under the table.
You can't prepare for Taskmaster. You know, there's a lot of pretendy shows where we act like you can't prepare for them. You can prepare for them, but this one, no. I mean, until you open that little envelope and you do that little thing, there's nothing you can do. Get some sleep.
I got a good night's sleep last night. I took a combination of Nitol and some melatonin and I had about 9 hours sleep.
Got this jumper made.
Which task from another series would you have liked to have tried? Oh, I feel like Frankie's series got to do some cool stuff with boats right in the first episode. I would have loved to have done that.
Driving the boat would have been fun. The barge task. Just because, you know, I'd have to drive a big barge.
Oh, I really miss all the ones where they had someone else in the room, like a stranger, and they had to try and work out what he did for a living or something. You know, here's Brian. Brian won't talk to you. You've got to try and work out what he is, if he's like a, you know, a neurosurgeon or, you know, or a chef or whatever. God, I would have loved that. Yeah, so the people's ones.
Series 11, when Jamali found the receipt in the wallet. And I always wonder if I would have found that receipt. I think about that quite a lot, maybe too much. I probably think about that 100 times more than Jamali thinks about it.
If a fan approaches you, can you tell if they want to ask about Taskmaster before they even speak? Yes. What gives them away? Okay, so I think your classic Taskmaster fan has just like a little energy around them that is like, you know, like loving, positive, but definitely slightly unhinged.
Taskmaster fans are the best fans. When you get recognised by a Taskmaster person, they generally come over and go, I saw you on Taskmaster and I thought you were great. I love the show. And then they just go. Like, I have not had a bad experience. Like, it just has a really great viewership and people are really enthusiastic. And sometimes they'll ask about certain tasks and they go, what was that task like? But they're good. They're like, that's like the sweet spot of a following of a show.
They all wear shoes like Alex.
Which task haunts you the most? Not finding my hand. I cried at the end of that.
There was a task where we had to fill water up to the line in the cup. You could use a hose, but if 2 people used the hose, you were both disqualified. And I felt it, that nobody else was going to use the hose. I just knew. So I used the hose. And apparently, I used the hose wrong. I think about that all the time, every time I see a hose or a glass or water.
The one where we threw darts at a balloon from far away and it missed. And I literally got in the car and I was like, oh, I should have done that. I should have. And I couldn't sleep that night. I was just over and over just thinking, you're an idiot, because that would you would have smashed it.
That task in Series 13 where they put, was it a duck? A duck on my shoe. A duck on a shoe that I was asked to wear at the start of the task and didn't think to check underneath.
Which task are you most proud of? My sneakiest thing prize task. I smashed that to bits, actually.
When they gave you 50 quid and I said, buy me another person to help do the task with, that was quite nice. Nice lad as well, actually, from Kerry.
There was a task in Series 11 where we had to do a thing with ourselves on camera, and you had to be in a 4-box, and it could be anything you wanted it to be. And I wrote a song, and I sang with myself, like in harmony. It was a really serious love song. I was so proud of it. And when we were in the studio, I was like, I can't wait till we get to that task. I'm going to absolutely smash it with that task. And it never went to air.
It's got to be the licking. She's got this baby limbered up for Champion of Champions. I love to lick, I love to win.
What does the Taskmaster house smell like? It smells like everywhere where TV people work, which is rank and sweaty and ambitious.
School.
I mean, the lab smells of nothing. It smells of like confusion. Confusion by Taskmaster.
Damp.
It feels like it smells of formaldehyde, but I don't think it does. I think it looks like it should smell of formaldehyde.
Middle age.
Satsumas. You'll understand why soon.
Which part of the house is your favourite to tackle tasks in? The room, just the ordinary room. That's nice. They're always good fun. This one's weird. And also I've got bad milk memories.
I like the lounge room. It feels very Taskmaster. It's just got that, it's steeped in history.
I think in here, actually.
I quite like the lab, actually.
I sort of missed being in here.
I love the lab. The lab's got 4 walls, it's contained, it's almost peaceful. I just love the lab.
There's too many horrible things in the other room. It's like a museum, an odd museum. It sort of gives me the creeps a bit. No, I like it in here.
Did you cheat and not get caught on any of the tasks? Right. I know what's going on here. You've snuck in a question by former contestant of Series 13, Chris Ramsey, who is still sore about his loss in the competition. Chris, you will never get out of me that I cheated, because you know what? I'm better at Taskmaster than you. I'm more deserving of Taskmaster than you, and you just have to deal with it.
I did not. That very much defeat the purpose. It'd be a bit like doing an escape room and just kicking the door down and saying, I'm out of here, baby. No Egyptian tomb's going to keep me hidden for long. I just kicked in the door. Was it supposed to what? Find the work out the code or something? Screw that. I got shit to do.
No, it's really hard to cheat. And I cheat.
Did you cheat and not get caught on any of the tasks? No.
For more Taskmaster, subscribe now.